dar or pronoun dar every pony. This is BronyDan. It's not original, but hey, you try coming up with originality these days. Well, folks, it's that time again. A new season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic has started. Season 8 to be more precise. And unfortunately, that does mean we're now nearing the end of this show, as we have had confirmation that Season 9 will in fact be the final season of the series. But until then, we've still got Season 8 to get through, so let's take a look at the opening two-parter, School Daze. We open on the fact that the movie is now canon.
The pirates! They were pretty awesome! Once they decided not to throw us overboard.
Yeah, considering I haven't seen the movie, nor did I ever intend on seeing it, I'm not sure how to feel about this, and I'm sure that anyone like me and did completely avoid the movie, they're probably going to be confused by all this. Oh shit, does that mean I have to actually review the movie at some point? Well, I guess since the map is expanding to areas beyond Equestria, it's the tagline of the season. Twilight decides that they open up a school to teach the values of friendship, but first she needs approval from the Equestrian Education Association led by...
I am Chancellor Naysay.
Oh boy. Please tell me this guy isn't voiced by Maurice LaMarche.
Are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Oh my god, it is! Okay, we're familiar with guest stars appearing on this show. John Delancey, Weird Al Yankovic, William Shatner. But I think this is the first time we've actually got one of the all-time greatest voice actors of our generation appearing on this show. And he's playing one of the biggest dickheads in the entire series. So the EEA approve of Twilight School, which is set up pretty quickly. How does construction work in this world? I can't believe it's taken me 7 years to ask this question. As the first day of school starts.
About that, one thing I forgot to mention. It's not just ponies. That was unexpected.
Yeah, if you thought Starlight Glimmer was an unnecessary add-on, we've now got a replacement main 6. Except only one of them actually has a main, and that being Sandbar, Gallus a griffin, Yona a yak, Smolder a dragon, Ocellus a changeling, and Silverstream a hippogriff. So do I really need to watch the movie to get any of this? Because I seriously don't want to.
Please follow Guidance Counselor Starlight to sign in and get your class assignments.
We were going to have her be our Defense Against the Dark Arts class, but for some reason they wouldn't accept the class for some reason. So do the rest of the main 6 just now give up their regular jobs now to become teachers, or what? But whatever, class begins via a song montage.
Students come from far and wide, brand new friends here by our side.
Honestly, it's not that bad. It puts you in the mood of a Disney ballad as you have everyone singing over each other as Twilight tries to keep everything by the EEA book, which unfortunately stresses her friends and her pupils becoming bored pretty quickly.
Make sure to do things by the book now.
Can we tell her this thing is a mess?
So the main 6 go to complain to Twilight.
Things are getting off to a rougher start than expected, but that's okay.
Who are you and what have you done with Twilight Sparkle?
Every school in Equestria follows these rules. As long as we do too, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I seem to remember someone else having that kind of attitude to education. Her name was Dolores Umbridge. And what happened to her? She had the entire school rebel against her and she got dragged off by a herd of centaurs. I really don't want that to happen to you, Twilight. So Twilight ignores her friend's concerns just as the Student 6, I guess that's what we're calling them now, decide to bunk off school.
They'll have these problems turned around before we know it.
Problems?
Chancellor Naysay!
It's Chancellor Naysay, yes, Chancellor Naysay. He's bureaucratic, but fucking insane. So as Twilight and Starlight try to distract Chancellor Naysay from the fact that their students are missing, the six return only to cause more trouble.
Maybe skipping class wasn't the best idea.
You said you were opening this school to protect Equestria, to defend ponies from dangerous creatures who don't have our best interests at heart.
You know, I just realised something. I think I found a character that I hate more than Sven Gallop. Yes, Sven Gallop was a stuck-up, arrogant dickhead, but at least he wasn't being racist to his country's allies. At least not on screen. So the other races leave insulted as Naysay closes the school down.
Irresponsible teachers, students skipping class, endangering ponies. Your school is a disaster. Perhaps if you had higher standards for who was admitted, this could have been avoided.
He's an asshole.
Twilight, you feeling okay?
Ooh, you know it's bad when you move into the pillow fort.
I'm not gonna cheer you up. I'm gonna tell you what you did wrong. What? You gave up too easily. Hey, you made me a guidance counselor. That means tough love.
So Starlight once again has to be the one to explain why Twilight failed, as she decides to tell the rest of the main six that the school is reopening, but it'll be run their way. So they all go to tell the races their plan, except for one thing.
It's not happening because our student is gone.
What?
It's our pony's fault.
You're pretty quick to blame them. What are you hiding, yak?
Can we just focus on finding our lost students?
Nice try. You grubs are probably hiding a whole lot of them.
So it seems the world is on the brink of war as everyone is fighting amongst themselves over the students' disappearances, all because of one racist, bigoted moron. Too obvious.
We need to think like our students. If someone told us we would never see each other again, what would we do?
Oh, I don't know. Try asking the pony who was friends with all the missing students who has just left the store.
Sandbar was friends with all of the missing students, and he just got plenty of cupcakes. He must be taking all that stuff to the other students.
Bingo! Yahtzee! Is that your final answer? Our survey says...
So it turns out the students six are all hiding in the castle of the two sisters, and they seem to be getting along fine.
Hanging out with other creatures is actually not bad.
What is that thing?
Am I the only one who didn't sleep through Professor Fluttershy's Critters of Comfort and Conflict class?
Yeah, they really couldn't have called it Care of Magical Creatures. I'm sorry for all the Harry Potter parallels. It's just too easy.
Maybe I can make friends with it.
That's our word! So these pug-wudgies attack the student six just as the main seven, or eight because I like to count Spike as well, come in to help.
Don't hurt them. Just ask them to leave nicely.
Truly there's no nicer way of asking them to leave than by canonizing. So the students are persuaded to come back to school just as Celestia arrives with the other leaders and Twilight reopens the school. However...
Who dared remove my seal?
I did, Chancellor Naysay.
Okay, if there is one problem I have with this two-parter, it's this. Chancellor Naysay gets no comeuppance. He just shows up spouting his racist views again in front of Celestia, mind you. And he just buggers off when Twilight puts him in his place with what she really wants to do with the school. Unless he comes back later on out of a job because of all this and vows vengeance on Twilight, this feels like an unfinished closure. Well, despite that, I actually enjoyed this two-parter. It's an interesting idea to take the series in, and I am intrigued on where it's gonna go. The parallels with the education system and its faults are really prominent and on display throughout, and it is something I think we can all relate to and have each have had our own problems with. The Student 6 are all a nice touch, they've all got very unique to different personalities, so I would like to see them come back in the future. Chancellor Naysay, however, is just dull. No offense to Maurice LaMarche, because he still does an excellent job, but he does come off as a boring, stereotypical politician with no redeeming qualities. He is just there to act as an obstacle for them to conquer. But like I said, this is a very interesting direction to go in, so it will be worth checking out this season just to see what the outcome will be. So yeah, not a bad two-parter, and we'll see what Season 8 of MLP has in store for us. This is BronyDan saying, Nostar.